The character of Jo Slade is a psychopath that I've personally never fought before because I've never gotten that far into the game, but as I started to analyze her, I started to feel very uncomfortable knowing how simple it is to dislike her. She effectively is repulsive, disgusting, and has a negative connotation to the way she carries herself. To put it in another way, she is a corrupt police officer. And when I watched her cutscene for the first time, I shuddered and I understood that she is truly a horrible person, to the point where you actually want to defeat her in the game. And just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, she starts attacking women sexually. I honestly haven't found something like that in video games before. It becomes even more unsettling that when you don't deal with her during the fight, she attacks her prisoners if left alone for too long while facing the main character, Frank West. She strikes me as being incredibly strange, and she seems to be experiencing psychological problems. In today's video, we will go into greater detail about Jo Slade's persona, including her background, motives, and the significance of her character. If you would like more videos like this, please like and subscribe, and check out my gaming videos, and that's if you want to. I mean, I really would like y'all to check my gaming videos out. It's really enjoyable. But yeah, I hope y'all having a wonderful day today, and I wish y'all the best in life. And yeah, let's go ahead and continue. On second thought, this video might be a little bit weird, but here we go. Dead Rising is a 2006 video game that takes place in an open world mall crawling with zombies. In the game, players take on the role of a photojournalist, Frank West, who must fight his way through hordes of the undead to uncover the truth behind the outbreak and save survivors. Along the way, Frank encounters a cast of characters, both friend and foe, including the corrupt policewoman, Jo Slade. She is a police officer and is found in a lovely fashion house in the Wonderland Plaza during the scoop above the law. She is depicted as a tall, obese woman with short, orange, reddish hair and a stern expression. She wears a police uniform and carries a handgun, plus a stun gun, which she uses to intimidate and threaten those around her. Her presence looms over the game's storyline, and she is a corrupt police officer who takes advantage of the zombie outbreak to indulge her sadistic tendencies. She even exhibits traits of a cruel person who enjoys in causing agony to others, especially to younger women who she kidnaps and holds captive. She is a dishonest officer who employs her position of authority for personal gain and is prepared to go to any lengths to further her own goals. She had captured at least 4 young women in order to sexually assault them, though it's implied that she's captured people who tried to save them, such as Tanya Waters and Ross Folk, which I believe so because one of the survivors, Ross, was shot, and his girlfriend Tanya Waters stated that he was injured when he was protecting her from someone, which could have been a clue that Jo was trying to kidnap Tanya. This is a clue that she would do anything to achieve her goals by inflicting pain and suffering on others. It is also shown that she can be manipulative and cunning, using her authority as a police officer to intimidate and control others. Now, these moments serve to make Jo Slade a more complex and nuanced character. This could even go into question on what her background is. Now, the question is, what is it exactly? Jo Slade is a police officer that advanced swiftly in her profession to become one of the top officers. She eventually lost interest in her work, though she started using her authority to extort and blackmail individuals for her own gain. Additionally, she started to exhibit a cruel side and revealed in her dominance over others, particularly younger women. It is important to note that her character is part of a bigger theme in the game that examines how people respond when confronted with dire situations. The psychopaths Frank West meets throughout the game have all reacted to the mall's zombie outbreak in unique ways. The game is set in a mall that has been overrun by zombies. With her use of her position of power and authority to gratify her own sadistic desires, Jo Slade symbolizes a particularly dark and twisted reaction to the chaos. It's possible that Jo Slade's difficult upbringing or early trauma contributed to her current state of mind or her desire to work as a police officer. This can have involved mistreatment, neglect, or exposure to violence or other traumatic events. This helps to explain her motivations and why she became or even behaved the way she does. It is implied that she has always been a corrupt cop who enjoys exerting power over others. The zombie outbreak provides her with an opportunity to indulge her darker impulses without fear of consequences. It is possible that she is involved in the government conspiracy along with being with the special forces in the game to cover up the zombie outbreak in Willamette, Colorado, and as part of this conspiracy, she kidnaps innocent women and holds them captive in the Willamette Parkview Mall. Jo Slade could have used these women as test subjects for a drug that is being developed to control the zombie outbreak. Her actions are motivated by desire of power and control, as well as a sadistic enjoyment of causing pain and suffering to others. Jo Slade's significance in the story of Dead Rising is to serve as an obstacle for the player's character Frank West. The player must confront Jo Slade and rescue the women she has kidnapped as part of the game's story. However, Jo Slade's roles go beyond simply being a boss fight. Her presence in the game serves to underscore the chaos and lawlessness that has taken over the mall in the wake of the zombie outbreak. She represents the darker side of humanity, the part that is willing to do whatever it takes to survive, even if it means hurting others. Additionally, Jo Slade's sadistic tendencies and involvement in the kidnapping of young women add a layer of horror to the game and increase the sense of danger and urgency for the player. Overall, Jo Slade's significance in Dead Rising lies in her contribution to the game's themes of corruption, abuse of power, and horror. I'm currently making a series on Dead Rising and continuing the game. I have like 2 videos out, but I hope y'all guys stay tuned on that. And it would mean a lot for you guys to check that out and even my other gameplay videos. But anyway, that's all for today's video. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And y'all give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. And thanks for watching, y'all. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace and have a wonderful day.